Are.
To start off this morning, we do have a bit of sad news. A student was found in Oliver Hall last night due to an apparent suicide. We don't have much information. We do know that a couple of his floor mates apparently found him a couple days after the fact. There are resources that students can use for if they need to talk to someone or for suicide prevention itself.
Yeah.
They're listed right there. But yeah.
Yeah, very devastating
very sad,
news.
Yeah. His family is in our thoughts.
Definitely. And a little bit of lighter news. It is homecoming weekend,
Yeah.
so that's exciting. There is a parade tonight, from what I have heard.
Where
and
is that at?
I believe it's down on Mass Street, downtown as always. So that should be fun. So you guys should check that out for sure.
It's also Halloween weekend.
Yes. So do you know what you're going to be for Halloween yet?
I actually don't.
No.
I have been trying to come up with something with my roommates,
Yeah.
and it's really hard. We're on a college budget, so we don't know how to get a cheap Halloween costume. Do you know what you're going to be?
I don't. I like to peg myself as a last-minute Halloween girl, so I always come up with something right on the end there, you know, balling on a budget, like you said. So I hear cardboard boxes help really well with making Halloween costumes.
And some DIY activities. Do you have any plans for Halloween yet?
I have like a couple Halloween parties that I've been invited to, so that should be a lot of fun. How about you?
I don't. I have a couple of parties too, but I'm so excited because tomorrow night the Buzz is doing the Halloweeny roast. New Politics is going to be there. I've waited 3 years to see them. I'm so excited.
Lifelong dream fulfilled.
Oh, goodness. But
that sounds so fun.
Also, more exciting news, the Royals are apparently killing it.
Yeah, they are winning the series so far, 2-0. They had a 14-inning, 5-hour, 9-minute thriller on Monday. I got to watch a little bit of Applebee's, and then I kind of got kicked out because it took so long. But they won that game 5-4. They won last night 7-1. And Johnny Cueto pitched like an incredible game. He pitched the entire game, only let 2 hits at the entire time. It's incredible. I think I read on Twitter the last time that happened was in 1995. So, you know, a good 20 years for that. Yeah. Like a lot of people in college have never seen that happen. So
I don't know a lot about baseball, but that sounds awesome.
Yeah, and
super exciting.
So they have tonight off, and they're heading to New York for their next game tomorrow. So we're cheering on the Royals here at Good Morning KU for sure.
Woo! So yeah, after the break.
Well, did you not see the green lizard on the top of the building today when you walked in?
On top of the Union?
Yeah.
I think I saw something, but I wasn't sure what that.
Yeah, there have been reports that there's a green lizard on the top of the building, so we'll keep you updated on that for sure. It's kind of weird.
Speaking of Halloween, right?
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Okay, so after the break, Letty will be interviewing a KU alum, Kameron Mack, so stay tuned.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Hello everyone, I'm Leticia Couto, and today we're going to be interviewing our really special guest and for a KU alumni. And first, let's check this video out.
My name is Kameron Mack, and I'm a recent KU graduate working right here in Times Square, New York City at VH1's Big Morning Buzz Live. My experience at KU prepared me 100% for this job. If it wasn't for the professors being so invested, I definitely would not be here. It gave me the confidence I needed to come to New York City. I'm working at a dream company, at a dream location, and anything is possible.
And this is Kameron Mack that we have here with us. And what a nice video they put together for you.
Oh, you think so?
I think, yeah. You
the guy
look
looks a little
nice.
crappy in the video. I wasn't a fan.
You think so? I think he looks really sharp.
Okay, well, if you like it, I love it.
Well, so This is Kameron, and so Kameron, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, super excited to be back. I am a KU alum, class of 2012. Been gone for a couple years, doing a couple, I guess, cool things. As soon as I was done here, I moved to New York and started working in television at VH1 and MTV. And now, some years later, I'm proud to say that I'm still a TV producer, thank God, and a TV host, and I have some really exciting shows coming out with MTV, which I can't wait to share with you all. I can't discuss too much just yet because I signed an NDA, but it's just been a really amazing experience, and it's been so much fun being able to leave KU and go off to do what I studied and worked so hard for here, and to be able to do it in such a cool city like New York City. So it's been crazy, but yeah, it's been fun too.
That's so exciting. So you're now living in New York City.
Yes.
So how is that compared to spend 4 years in Kansas?
Well,
how is that different?
4 years in Lawrence, the rest of my, my entire life in Kansas. I'm from Wichita.
Oh, okay, that's
so
cool.
Kansas native, and it's definitely been a transition. I went from going, my high school was out in the middle of the country, so it's like you drive 10 minutes, you're in a prairie, boom, there's your high school. And then you move somewhere like New York where there's just so many people and it's just so busy and it's crazy and it's loud. I live in Harlem and I have to step over crackheads in the morning. So it's just completely different, and I miss the simple life sometimes, It definitely took a toll on me having to, not be around my family and my friends and not to know what it was that made me who I am, which is growing up as a Kansas kid. So it's definitely been, it's been tough, but it's also been really exciting. I mean, New York is a city that never sleeps, and I definitely don't get sleep there. So it definitely lives up to its name and all of the hype, but I wouldn't change it for the world. I just spent some time in Los Angeles before I got here, and I'm a New Yorker. I was considering LA, but I'm a New York boy now with a Kansas heart.
That's so cool. So you were just saying that you were in LA too. And I know if you want to work in television, the coasts are always a good option.
Yes.
So what are some similarities and differences between LA and New York?
I mean, other than New York just does everything so much better. But there's a lot of differences with the industry with LA and New York. New York is more of the hard-hitting, fast-paced, we just get things done a lot faster than I feel like the people on the West Coast. LA, everybody is so relaxed and chilled, and they don't understand the urgency that I feel like New Yorkers have. So, you can be on a network call with someone in LA and it's just like, yeah, we're just, 1 second, we're on the beach, or we're just doing this. And it's like, yo, we're in the office, it's cold as heck. Can we just get through what we need to get through? And then you can go off and relax on your yacht or something. We just run at a much different pace. But as far as with the industry, LA is more commercial, it's more scripted television. New York has more of the live morning shows, and it has a lot more of the reality, and definitely a lot more of the networks are based in New York. So career-wise, you get more of the entertainment, morning television, reality shows, network in New York. LA is more of the, Hollywood glamours, where everyone who made the money in New York go to enjoy it. So it's definitely a difference with the coast, but they both have their positive and, their negative cons. But I believe that New York is a much better city for me for what it is that I do.
I've particularly been to New York, and it's a pretty cool place
to
be.
So you know that it gets a little crazy.
Oh yeah, the thing about the city that never sleeps, definitely true. I would go to bed at 2 in the morning, and the lights would be on, and I would wake up, and the lights would be on. I was like, what happened?
As far as with the nightlife, everything closes in New York at 6 a.m. So to be back here, and I'm like, oh, let's go to Brothers tonight. I'm like, wait, Brothers close at 1:30. I would still be napping, getting dressed to go out in New York at 1:30.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it sounds such an amazing life. And in pros and cons, what I think would be a pro is all the interesting people that you get to see.
Definitely.
So any interesting stories that you would like to share?
I mean, other than the crazy people on the trains, begging for money, or the really cool kids who are the street performers, you get the highs and lows. So you see, the really low of poverty, but you also see some really cool, wealthy people just walking the streets. People forget that New York's an island, and it's a tiny island. So it's everybody, all these different cultures kind of just stuck on this little bitty tiny island, and we're just stacking each other, we're just stacked on top of each other. So I mean, every day there's something new. A crazy story, I guess, in regards to just my career. I work with a lot of celebrities. I've I feel like I've produced everyone that I've wanted to produce, and then I've also worked on the VMAs. I was one of the red carpet announcers, so everyone that I hadn't worked with at VH1 and MTV, I got to do at the VMAs, so that was really cool. But it was about 2 years ago. It was for Trey Songz's album. He was dropping his new CD, Chapter 5. And Trey and I have become like, you know, close acquaintances. So I was doing the whole like, you know, dinner here, and then we had like an album party we had to go for, you know, there, and then there was a rooftop. So I'm kind of just like rolling with the punches. And I'm like, I have a 5 a.m. call time to go back to work, but it's Trey Songz. Like, you know, this is New York. This is what I come for. So I pretty much stayed out the entire night wearing exactly the same outfit that I had on before and walked into work the next day. I was almost attacked by a man in a cab who kept trying to offer me a ride. He was like, yo, where are you going? I was like, just to work. I'm just a block away. No need for the pickup. I'm okay. And he just kept going. He's like, well, you know, I can give you a ride. I'm like, no need. I'm just a block away. So you have those scary moments, because that definitely was one for me. I was like, I was a little hungover. I just got done hanging out with all these celebrities and, you know, just being able to celebrate, you know, Trey's album. And now here I am walking the street being, you know, trying to be picked up by a cab driver who wanted to do whatever he wanted to do with me. But it was crazy, and I just like kind of like power walked, and I got into my office at Viacom, which is who owns MTV now. There's like security galore. So the moment I got there, I was like, there's a cab driver downstairs who keeps offering me a ride, and I've told him 20 times, I'm good, I'm here now, but I think he's still down there. If someone comes in, black man crazy, don't let him in. So you have those moments all the time, but I just learned to just be alert and remember that I'm not in Kansas anymore, and there are real people in this world who will kill you, so you just have to be smart, for sure.
Okay, that's crazy.
That's just one of the crazy stories.
Oh, we could definitely hear all of them for a long time, but actually you are in Kansas now.
I am.
So what are your plans for this weekend? It's homecoming weekend, so any plans for this weekend?
Well, one thing that is really important to me is to be able to come back and to meet with students and be able to kind of like meet with the alumni and then catch up with faculty. So I'm going to be doing a lot of guest speaking in classrooms, going to be doing all the homecoming events for the alumni. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make it to the game because I have a prior arrangement back in New York, so I'm going to fly back out on Saturday morning. So I'll miss like the parade and all the fun stuff that I know really makes up KU's homecoming. But for the next couple of days until then, I'm just going to be like doing things like this, which is coming back, chatting, talking, meeting all of you lovely students, and just kind of enjoying the moment while I have time off, because when I'm filming, I absolutely have no life. So I don't get the full turn up with y'all this weekend, but I am happy to be here, but I'm going to be pretty much hanging with you guys.
Oh, that's so exciting. And you were here in a good time that we are actually doing something better than New York, because that's baseball. And
exactly.
I'm really excited about that. Don't know about you. Don't know how the people in New York are reacting to that, but.
Well, you know what? I am like the worst sports person ever. Not that I don't like sports, it's just that A, I don't have time for sports, and then B, like a lot of it I don't even understand, so I just choose to stay in my realm. It's like, I'll do fashion, I'll do celebrity gossip, you guys do football and baseball. But I've been following. I watched last night's game. Congrats, KC, with the big win, 2-0 right now in the World Series. But it doesn't do much for me. It really doesn't.
That's fair.
And I know being, I guess, a New York resident now, I have to pick a side if I'm going to be a Mets fan or a Royals fan. I'll say that go Royals. So I hope everyone back home in New York don't kill me for that. But I mean, my bloodline is here, so.
That's good.
I picked the Royals.
Yes, you made the right choice. So, anything else you would like to add?
I mean, let's talk about you. Look at me switching the interview.
Oh my!
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm good. I'm really excited because I got to interview this really interesting person.
That's really not that interesting.
Yeah, you are. I swear you are. But yeah, I don't think people really want to hear about me. But I'm having a good day, if you guys want to know. But yeah, so let's prepare for our new segment now. Thank you.
Well, thank you.
Good morning, I'm Kelsey Willits. And I'm Drina McDonald here with your Thursday Good Morning KU update.
Police are asking the public to help catch 40-year-old Lawrence man named Stephen Drake after being accused of abducting his 12-year-old son. Drake is considered armed and dangerous. His son was last seen October 16th. Drake already has a warrant out in Jefferson County for aggravated assault, aggravated interference with parental custody, and child endangerment. Contact 911 with any information.
Former President Bill Clinton is coming to KU this November. Clinton will be accepting the 2015 Dole Leadership Prize on the 23rd at the Lead Center at 1 p.m. The event will be free and open to the public. Tickets will be available beginning at 11 a.m. on November 9th.
A dozen Russian vessels have been caught lurking near vital cables that reach all across the ocean's floor. The Russians could tamper with these cables that carry vast amounts of commercial and military data, voice communications, and internet service between the U.S. and Europe. U.S. officials said that there was no indication that the Russians have had the intentions of cutting the cables, but they said that they are showing off their capability to the U.S. naval intelligence by their actions.
A video of a girl getting arrested by a school police officer sparked a widespread outrage and questions after he aggressively threw her to the ground. After refusing to get up, the cop used excessive force. The cop was fired yesterday.
Tomorrow is the KU Homecoming Parade, consisting of floats made by living organizations that will float down Mass Street. The parade will start at 6 p.m. and will have special visits from head football coach David Beatty. And we do have some breaking news. There has been a sighting of a giant green lizard on top of the Kansas Union. We'll keep following the story and keep you updated after the break. We'll be back with Mimi and the weather.
Did you find it?
You taught him how to hit a baseball.
Just like that. Say hi!
How to hit a receiver.
Nice.
The strike zone. The net. You taught him how to hit the upper corner. You even taught him how to hit the open man. But how much time have you spent teaching him what not to hit?
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.
You wouldn't let money just blow out of your house. So when your AC or heater is on, make sure the doors, windows, and fireplace flue are shut tight. If you're headed out, turn down the AC or lower the heat by 10 degrees. And always keep your water heater set at 120. A little bit of common sense goes a long way. Get more great tips at energysaver.gov.
Wow. College already.
Yeah. We gotta go.
For all those times you stood by me. For all the
And remember that.
Seatbelt. Drive safe. Call when I get there.
I love you.
every dream you made come true. For all the love I found in you.
I love you too, Daddy.
You're the one who saw me through.
And thanks for everything.
When I was weak, you were my voice when I couldn't speak.
Gratitude. Pass it on. A message from the Foundation for a Better Life.
Good morning, KU. I am Mimi Mishash here with your weather. We have Adam MacArthur out on the field. Adam, how does it look out there?
pretty cold up here on the roof of the Union. It looks like it's going to be a nice fall Halloween we have for ourselves. What's it look like tonight?
Well, tonight it's going to be pretty chilly, but it looks like you're ready for Halloween. I think we've solved the mystery of the big green lizard out on the Union. So definitely, if you haven't seen him yet, get down there. He'll still be there for a little bit. Adam, thank you so much. We'll check back on you here pretty soon. I'm just going to say the weather for the rest of tonight. So tonight, we are looking at temperatures getting colder than usual, than what we've been having. But tonight will be clear and calm.
Yeah, no problem.
Winds, very still night, very low amount of wind. So it'll definitely feel really comfortable tonight. Just stay warm, stay inside. Tomorrow, we're looking at temperatures again, kind of a little bit more chilly, a bit low for this time of year. I put some rain there, but we shouldn't really expect any rain until, you know, the likelihood of rain doesn't show up until the afternoon, and it's probably not looking like rain until later in the evening, around 7 or 8 o'clock. You can expect showers, and those showers will rain. It'll rain tonight, and then those showers will continue into the weekend. So unfortunately, Saturday is looking for the game, homecoming game. It's going to be a rainy one and cold. So definitely dress accordingly. Rain jackets, sweatshirts, blankets to the stadium. Definitely you're going to want all of those things. Tomorrow, sunshine, Friday night rain, Saturday rain, and then we have a pretty surprising warm-up Sunday, Monday. These could be our last few days of 70-degree weather, so definitely get out there and enjoy those nice few days, Sunday and Monday. Try and do something Sunday during the day. Otherwise, stay warm this weekend and be prepared for some rain showers. And this rain is very needed, so definitely it's a blessing to get this rain right now. Let's check back in with Adam. Adam, how are you doing out there?
Well, Mimi, I'm doing great. It's pretty clear I can't wait for this weekend. Halloween is definitely one of my favorite holidays. But, you know, hopefully everyone else can get in the spirit pretty soon. Looking forward to homecoming, the parade, and all of that. Should just turn out to be a great weekend.
Definitely. Your costume is definitely on point. I still need to work on mine now if I'm going to step up my game to your level. So definitely can't wait to see all the pictures that you'll have from all your costumes this weekend. Have a great day, KU. Have a great weekend. Be safe and dress accordingly. I'm Mimi Mishash, and this is Good Morning KU.